Hello ladies and gents, how's it going today? Everybody, Sarge here. It's time for the heavy opinions video, but first, we gotta add a backdrop. Alright, now before this video begins, I just wanted to say that I won't be including any fancy little skits in this video simply because I got a copyright strike from Nintendo with the last one, which I wasn't surprised about and I'm not upset about, but yeah, you get the picture. However, expect a warning clip from the Mega Man trailer, as there seems to be no issues with that. There will be 3 guest appearances in this video, so keep your eyes peeled. But with that in mind, let us begin this video. It's pretty okay. It's pretty alright. The signature hat, the friendly hoovies everywhere. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. This one's pretty bad. So got him. Pretty garbage. Pugless protector, more like ugliest hat ever. This shit stank as hell. I'm not a big fan, but a 4th cosmetic slot is needed for the entire set. It's pretty shit. The robot version is better, but this one's still pretty sweet. I used to hate it, but I've grown to like it. I used to hate it, but no, I still hate it. This thing sucks. This is pure garbage. The original heavy unusual mask, and man does it look sweet. Unpopular opinion, I think this hat is overhead fucking garbage.
The capless capper is one of my favorite hats in TF2. A lot of Heavy's hats can tend to be themed in such a way that they don't fit into any loadouts or only fit into specific loadouts of certain cosmetics, but due to the capo's generally universal and unthemed design being just a fedora, it can fit into pretty much any loadout you need it in, so long as you can get past the fact that it's a fedora. Add on to that the fact that unusuals for it are alarmingly cheap with certain effects, and you have one of my favorite hats in the game.
It's pretty okay. Pretty bad. Meh. But pretty cool, dude. Pretty bad.
In their tongue, he is Dovahkiin, Dragonborn.
I'm just gonna go and check my mail over there.
That's like a heavy exclusive Hong Kong cone. I like it. I spent so long trying to find this one video where Truck is wearing this hat and Star in the same video says he likes Truck's hat, and I can't find it. So if you find it, put it in the comments down below. This hat's pretty shit though. This is the better heavy hairdo. I like this one. I know these two aren't really a set, but you never see them worn separately. I really like it, and I'm classifying this as a set. This is why I said we need a 4th cosmetic slot earlier for the hair of the Frankenstein setup. This is just the worst large luchador. Pretty bad. This is pretty dull. Still the best beard in the game. It's alright. Heavy be looking fine in this shirt. This is Spooky Russian Zombie. The stamp makes the Heavy look like a champ. Pretty bad. I really like this hat, especially the mustache too. It's just so good. It's alright. I really don't like this because of the Crash Mall SFM, but it's still really nice. it's pretty silly, I guess. Why is this for heavy? This is really nice. I don't watch enough Adult Swim to get this, but I think it's really funny. Pretty bad. For reasons unknown, I sorta like this thing. This one's really cool. Pretty bad. This would just be a sniper melee. I don't know why it's a heavy cosmetic. A good old meh for this one. You know, the heavy has some really nice shirts. I like this one.
So, my favorite heavy hat would probably have to be the Bare Necessities. Personally, I happen to really enjoy bears just as an animal, and I think it's really fitting to have the Heavy, who grew up in Russia, which is pretty well known for bears, having this bear-skinned head. I like it. It fits with his character, it's simplistic, and it gives sort of a cool vibe. And it adds to the Heavy's character, which is more than the fucking hot dog helmet, just saying.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad.
No! No! No!
Actually, I take it back. This belt makes the Heavy look like a champ. Pretty bad. This one's really cute. Did Valve honestly expect someone to wear this? This one is pretty badass. This is a fairly nice and underrated beard. Right where it belongs. I love this jacket on Heavy. I stand by what I said. This is still pretty girly. If it didn't have the horns, I'd like it, but I don't like it because it has the horns. This one's pretty creative. This one's also pretty creative. This one reminds me of my little guy all too much. This is the Stalin stash, that's all I can say. I love these things so much. Even though I unboxed an unusual one years ago, I still hate this thing. This one looks pretty funny. I don't really like this set.
The leftover trap is a pretty nice, pretty universal beard cosmetic for Heavy that goes really cheap strain, so it's a great addition to any loadout if he does need a slot filler. Either this or the unshaved bear go great with most cosmetics.
So if you include the beard, these 4 cosmetics make up the Rat King set, which is another reason why we need a 4th cosmetic slot. The idea is very bland, but it came out pretty good. Pretty bad. 1, why is this called Little Bear? And 2, it's a really poorly done cosmetic. The Wolfenstein said, it's pretty good. You know, for the only heavy cosmetic added during Love and War, I think it's kind of boring. This is like my beard, except brown. Actually, that's not really a good thing. I get the inspiration, but this set is all over the place, dude. Pretty bad. I've never wanted Heavy's ass more than I have when he's wearing this cosmetic. It's so simple, yet so very nice. Easily one of my favorite Heavy shirts. You know, unlike Love and War, Endo line did wonders for the Heavy. I love this shirt. If there was a beard involved, it'd be nice, but there isn't, so it's naughty. Looks cute and cozy. Oh geez, I can just imagine all the... Wait, can you guys hear that?
I am not Mr. Lebowski. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude. So that's what you call me, you know?
What the fuck is this?
You know, we keep seeing these cosmetics, and the more I see them, the more I question why they're not all class. Come on. This is also cute and cozy. It took way too many years to get a jacket like this. It's still really cool though. This one's really cool.
So, the Mad Mask. Most people look at it and, you know, it's just this steel skull mask, and, you know, it looks pretty edgy. It looks like something an edgelord would wear. But here's the thing. It works with literally everything. Any set, it works. Like, as long as you don't put a beard or some mask that clips with it really, really badly, it works with everything. And so I freaking love it.
This is probably the ugliest cosmetic in the game. It's pretty silly. What more do I need to say about these stupid glasses? They're just bad. This is probably my favorite shirt in the entire game right now. This is edgy, but it's also pretty cool. This set just makes me smile. He looks so innocent. This is pretty unique. Since I'm a soldier man, this is a good old meh for me. It's fairly simple, but I like it. No one asked for this. Why? This one looks very level-headed. I still like this. Cool set, but would have been way cooler if they had this shirt. Looks like a heavy version of the Professional Zushanka. So why didn't they just make that multi-class? Is this a fucking JoJo hat?
The SAR Platinum is one of my personal favorite coats in all of TF2, continuing the trend of Heavy having amazing coat cosmetics as far as I'm concerned. Even ignoring the obvious JoJo's Bizarre Adventure reference, which does help it in my book, this coat is incredibly stylish and can go right in tons of different loadouts, hence the fact that I equipped it to mine, replacing my signature Bolshevik biker when it released.
And with that, we're done the video. Special thanks to all the guests that showed up in this video. Now, before I go, I'm nearing 1,500 subs on YouTube, so I want to do a Q&A, so if you have any questions, feel free to stick them in the comments below. But with that in mind, I thank you guys so much for watching, take care, and as always, have a good one.